Welcome back to Rambler Sports Locker. I'm RSL reporter Victoria Williams. Regardless of Tuesday's season-ending loss, White Sox fans are not giving up on the future of this team. RSL reporter Abbey Sileo has the season recap.
White Sox fans did not get the playoff outcome they were hoping for all season. The AL Central champions were eliminated by the Houston Astros 3-1 in the ALDS. The Astros took a 2-0 series lead after games 1 and 2 in front of their home crowd, winning 6-1 and 9-4 respectively. On the brink of elimination, the Sox finally delivered in Game 3, their first home playoff game in 13 years. With the Astros leading 5-1 in the third inning, home runs from Yasmani Grandal and Leury Garcia gave the Sox a 6-5 lead. They went on to dominate the rest of the game, winning 12-6. Sadly, the Sox did not bring the same energy into Game 4 Tuesday afternoon. First baseman Gavin Sheets scored the lone run for the Sox in the second inning. After this, the Astros took over, eventually winning the game 10-1. Despite the disappointing loss, it was so refreshing to see playoff baseball at Guaranteed Rate Field after such a long time. The Astros advanced to their 5th straight ALCS and will face the Boston Red Sox starting tonight in Houston. For Rambler Sports Locker, I'm Abbey Sileo. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Abby. After 6 straight wins, Loyola women's volleyball players are back on the road to compete against Illinois State and Bradley at the Missouri Valley Conference in Normal, Illinois. Loyola is 12-0 this season when it captures set 1 and won the last 14 matches when it claims the opening act. Sophomore NFL camp is averaging 1.43 kills per set. Loyola is 6-1 this year when sophomore Kelsey Watson posts 5 or more blocks. Junior Taylor Benuto is ranked 2nd in the Valley with a .341 hitting percentage. Best of luck at the showdown, ladies. Women's volleyball is not the only team getting ready for some big games. The Chicago Sky are in their 2nd ever WNBA Finals after Game 1's victory over the Phoenix Mercury. Here to tell us more is RSL reporter Gabbi Lumma.
The WNBA Finals tipped off on Sunday, October 10th in Phoenix, Arizona, where the Phoenix Mercury and Chicago Sky are competing for the 2021 championship title. In the most viewed WNBA Finals game since 2017, Chicago won the first game of the series 91-77 over Phoenix. Game 1 was a struggle for the Mercury. The team had little rest after they secured their victory over the Las Vegas Aces on Friday, October 8th. The lack of rest seemed to affect the team negatively. Star player Diana Taurasi had a season-high 6 turnovers, which contributed to the team's 18. This was no match against the Sky's offense with players such as Kalia Copper and Candace Parker. The Sky's energy in Game 1 was unmatched. They took advantage of the Mercury's fatigue and ran with it. Game 2 was a huge turnaround for the Mercury, who won 91-86 in overtime. The two teams went into overtime after a fourth-quarter tie of 79-79, with the Mercury hungry for their first win and the Sky looking to keep themselves in the lead. The Mercury ultimately took the lead within 5 minutes of overtime. Players Diana Taurasi, Brittany Griner, and Skylar Diggins-Smith were some of the Mercury's standout players that helped lead their team to the win. The 5-game series is now tied 1-1. Game 3 will be held in Chicago at Wintrust Arena on Friday at 8 p.m., where the Sky will now have their turn at home to try and take the lead back in the series. For the Rambler Sports Locker, I'm Gabbi Lumma.
Thanks, Gabby. In Loyola Chicago men's golf news, graduate student Devin Johnson fired his top 18-hole round and helped his team earn a 3rd-place finish at the Bubba Barnett Intercollegiate in Jonesboro, Arkansas. John Gruden has resigned as head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders after reports surfaced that he used racist, homophobic, and misogynistic language in emails in his previous role as an ESPN analyst. RSL reporter Chloe Morrissey has the latest.
John Gruden has stepped down from his role as head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders after use of homophobic, misogynistic, and racist language has surfaced in past emails. Gruden was one of the highest paid coaches in the NFL after signing a 10-year, $100 million contract with the Raiders. He won a Super Bowl coaching the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2003, was a marquee analyst on ESPN, and later returned to the NFL in 2018 to coach the Raiders once again. NFL officials stated that Gruden had casually and frequently used derogatory terms over the years to degrade people in the league and mock changes being made within the league. an email sent to former president of the Washington football team, Bruce Allen, Gruden used derogatory language to describe NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. Gruden also used homophobic language in reference to a gay player selected by the then St. Louis Rams in 2014, made misogynistic remarks about women being employed as on-field officials, and racist language to describe a player's appearance. Gruden had voiced his opinion of others outside of the league, using hateful speech towards public figures like Caitlyn Jenner, Barack Obama, and Joe Biden. In a statement made to the Wall Street Journal, Gruden said, "All I can say is that I'm not a racist. I can't tell you how sick I am. I apologize for the insensitive remarks. I had no racial intentions with those remarks at all." The Raiders' special teams coordinator and assistant head coach, Rich Biasca, will step in as head coach effective immediately. For the Rambler Sports Locker, I'm Chloe Morrissey.
Thanks, Chloe. With Loyola University Chicago basketball ticketing news is RSL reporter Lucas Kihmm.
Loyola men's and women's basketball team single game tickets are now on sale for purchase for the 2021-2022 season. After an exciting year of Loyola basketball, the Ramblers are ready to start their season with fans for the first time in nearly 2 years. Last year, the men's team made it to the NCAA Sweet 16 and the women's entered the Missouri Valley Conference postseason for the first time. You could say it's a good time to support the Ramblers in competition. This is also the season debut for new men's head coach Drew Valentine, taking the role of former head coach Porter Moser, who is now the head coach for the University of Oklahoma men's basketball team. Single game tickets for the men's team are only available in the upper 200 section, as all lower level seats are sold out for the entire season. Women's game tickets are available in all areas in the arena. The season opens for both teams on November 9th at Gentile Arena, with the men's team playing the Coppin State Eagles and the women's team playing the Detroit Mercy Titans. To purchase tickets, visit RamblerTickets.com. This is Lucas Kihmm reporting for Rambler Sports Locker.
Thanks, Lucas. To keep up with all things RSL, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Loyola RSL. From all of us here at Rambler Sports Locker, I'm Victoria Williams, and don't forget to turn out the lights.